Is Burkina Faso now terrorism-free? In its gold-rich region, Burkina Faso struggled to maintain control for years due to terrorist activities. However, the situation has now improved significantly. But how did Burkina Faso achieve this feat? Did anyone assist Burkina Faso, or did it manage alone? Is this success indicative of Burkina Faso's self-sufficiency in combating terrorism? Let's find out. In recent times, Burkina Faso has taken a significant and bold step in addressing the rampant terrorism that has plagued its gold-rich regions, specifically focusing on the Jibo Greenstone Belt. The government, under the leadership of President Ibrahim Traoré, launched a comprehensive military operation designed to dismantle entrenched terrorist forces that have long exploited the region's valuable resources. This high-stakes operation marks a pivotal moment in Burkina Faso's ongoing struggle to reclaim stability and security in one of its most economically vital areas. But what's the importance of the Jibo Greenstone Belt? The Jibo Greenstone Belt, located in northern Burkina Faso, is a geological marvel of immense importance. This region, characterized by its ancient rock formations, holds vast mineral wealth, particularly gold, which has drawn significant attention both locally and internationally. Understanding the significance of this belt requires delving into its geological composition, economic potential, and the strategic challenges it presents. Geologically, the Jibo Greenstone Belt is part of the larger West African Craton, which is renowned for its rich mineral deposits. The belt is composed of a series of metamorphic and volcanic rocks that have undergone significant geological processes over millions of years, leading to the concentration of valuable minerals. Gold, in particular, is found in abundance, often in high-grade deposits that are economically viable for extraction. The presence of such rich mineral resources makes the Jibo Greenstone Belt a key area of interest for mining companies and investors. Economically, the Jibo Greenstone Belt holds transformative potential for Burkina Faso. The exploitation of its gold resources could lead to substantial economic growth and development. Gold mining in the region could generate significant revenue for the government, create numerous job opportunities for the local population, and stimulate related industries such as transport, logistics, and services. The influx of investment in mining infrastructure could also lead to improved roads, energy supply, and other critical infrastructure, further boosting economic development in northern Burkina Faso. The strategic importance of the Jibo Greenstone Belt extends beyond its economic potential. The region's mineral wealth has made it a focal point for various stakeholders, including multinational mining companies, local communities, and, unfortunately, terrorist groups. These groups have exploited the region's resources to fund their activities, creating a complex security environment. The illegal mining operations run by these groups not only deprive the state of valuable revenue, but also contribute to environmental degradation and social unrest. The presence of terrorist groups in the Jibo Greenstone Belt poses a significant challenge to its development. These groups use the region's rugged terrain and remote location to establish bases and control mining activities. Their presence has led to increased violence, kidnappings, and attacks on both local communities and mining operations. The security challenges have made it difficult for legitimate mining companies to operate safely and have hindered efforts to develop the region's full economic potential. In response to these challenges, the government of Burkina Faso has prioritized the security and stabilization of the Jibo Greenstone Belt. Under the leadership of President Ibrahim Traoré, the government has launched comprehensive military operations aimed at dismantling terrorist networks and restoring order. These efforts are crucial for creating a safe environment that allows for the legitimate exploitation of the region's resources. The significance of the Jibo Greenstone Belt is multifaceted. It is a region of immense geological and economic value, with the potential to significantly contribute to Burkina Faso's development. However, realizing this potential requires addressing the complex security challenges posed by terrorist groups and illegal mining operations. The government's commitment to securing the region is a critical step towards unlocking its full potential. And what are the economic potential and security challenges? Here's a reminder to please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black culture, history, civilization, and identity. Let's continue now. The Jibo Greenstone Belt in northern Burkina Faso is a region teeming with economic promise, primarily due to its abundant gold deposits. This geological treasure trove holds the potential to significantly bolster the country's economy. However, the promise of prosperity is counterbalanced by persistent security challenges that have so far impeded the region's development. The economic potential of the Jibo Greenstone Belt is immense. Gold, being one of the most valuable minerals, offers a substantial revenue stream for Burkina Faso. Properly harnessing this resource could lead to a dramatic increase in the nation's GDP, enabling a range of developmental projects. The gold mining industry could generate thousands of jobs, not just directly in mining operations, but also in ancillary sectors such as transportation, equipment manufacturing, and supply chain services. This, in turn, would lead to improved living standards and reduced poverty in the region. Furthermore, the influx of investment needed to exploit these gold deposits could spur significant infrastructure development. Improved roads, energy supplies, and water systems would not only benefit mining operations, but also enhance the quality of life for local communities. The growth of the mining sector could also attract foreign direct investment, bringing in capital, technology, and expertise that are critical for sustainable economic growth. However, these economic opportunities are severely undermined by security challenges. The Jibo Greenstone Belt has become a battleground, with terrorist groups exploiting the region's mineral wealth to fund their operations. These groups engage in illegal mining activities, creating a parallel economy that deprives the state of valuable revenue. The presence of terrorists has led to frequent violent incidents, including attacks on mining sites, kidnappings of workers, and extortion of local businesses. This pervasive insecurity has created an environment of fear and instability, deterring legitimate mining companies from investing in the region. The security situation is further complicated by the region's rugged and remote terrain, which provides a natural cover for terrorist activities. The porous borders with neighboring countries facilitate the movement of armed groups, making it difficult for the government to control and monitor the area effectively. The local communities, often caught in the crossfire, suffer from disrupted livelihoods and displacement, exacerbating the humanitarian crisis. In response to these challenges, the government of Burkina Faso, under President Ibrahim Traoré, has intensified its efforts to secure the Jibo Greenstone Belt. Military operations have been launched to dismantle terrorist networks and reclaim control over the region. These operations involve not only traditional ground forces, but also advanced technologies such as drones for surveillance and precision strikes. The goal is to establish a secure environment that can attract and protect legitimate mining operations. Let's talk about the government's response. In the face of persistent terrorism and instability in the Jibo Greenstone Belt, the government of Burkina Faso has mounted a robust and strategic response under the leadership of President Ibrahim Traoré. Recognizing the critical importance of this region both economically and strategically, the government has intensified its efforts to restore order and secure the area from terrorist influence. President Traoré's administration has prioritized the stabilization of the Jibo Greenstone Belt, acknowledging that the region's rich mineral resources, particularly gold, are vital for the nation's economic future. The government's response has been multifaceted, focusing on military intervention, community engagement, and international cooperation. A cornerstone of the government's strategy has been the deployment of military forces to reclaim control over the Jibo Greenstone Belt. The military operations have been characterized by the use of advanced tactics and technology aimed at dismantling terrorist networks and ensuring the safety of mining operations. The government has invested heavily in modernizing its military capabilities, equipping its forces with state-of-the-art weaponry and surveillance tools. The use of drones has been a game-changer in these operations. Drones provide real-time intelligence, allowing for precise targeting of terrorist hideouts and minimizing the risk to ground troops. This technological edge has enabled the military to conduct effective surveillance and execute precision strikes, significantly weakening terrorist strongholds. The strategic deployment of air fleets has also played a crucial role in maintaining a robust presence in the region, ensuring rapid response to any threats. Efforts to improve the socio-economic conditions of the local population have been prioritized. The government has initiated various development projects aimed at improving infrastructure, healthcare, and education in the region. By addressing the basic needs and grievances of the local communities, the government aims to reduce the influence of terrorist groups and foster a more cooperative and peaceful environment. Employment opportunities have been a significant focus, with initiatives to involve local communities in legitimate mining activities. This not only provides economic benefits, but also creates a vested interest in maintaining security and stability in the region. Community leaders and local stakeholders are being engaged in dialogue and decision-making processes, ensuring that their voices are heard and their concerns addressed. Is there any international cooperation helping Burkina Faso? The government's response has also involved strengthening international cooperation. Recognizing that terrorism is a transnational threat, Burkina Faso has sought support from neighboring countries and international allies. Collaborative efforts in intelligence sharing, joint military operations, and capacity building have been crucial in enhancing the effectiveness of the government's counterterrorism initiatives. Partnerships with international organizations and foreign governments have provided Burkina Faso with additional resources and expertise. These collaborations have facilitated the acquisition of advanced military equipment and the training of Burkinabe forces in counterterrorism tactics. Furthermore, international aid and investment have been directed towards development projects in the Jibo Greenstone Belt, helping to create a more stable and prosperous region. One of the most notable achievements of Burkina Faso's recent military operations has been the successful reconquest of Commune 6, a strategically vital area within the Jibo Greenstone Belt. This commune had been under terrorist control since 2019, serving as a stronghold and operational base for various extremist factions. The liberation of Commune 6 not only marks a significant victory in the fight against terrorism, but also serves as a critical step toward restoring stability and governance in the region. Commune 6 is a region rich in cultural heritage and economic potential, particularly due to its proximity to gold deposits. Historically, it has been a bustling area with vibrant communities engaged in agriculture, trade, and artisanal mining. However, the invasion and subsequent control by terrorist groups drastically altered the landscape. These groups imposed draconian measures on the local population, exploited the area's resources for funding their operations, and used the region as a hub for planning and launching attacks. The prolonged occupation of Commune 6 by terrorists had far-reaching implications. It disrupted local economies, led to significant displacement of residents, and created an environment of fear and oppression. The area became notorious for human rights abuses, including forced labor, extortion, and violence. The terrorist presence also posed a broader security threat, as Commune 6 served as a launchpad for attacks on surrounding regions and an impediment to government efforts to stabilize the Jibo Greenstone Belt. The operation to reclaim Commune 6 was meticulously planned and executed, involving a combination of ground assaults, air support, and intelligence-driven strategies. The military's approach was multifaceted, aiming not only to defeat the terrorists, but also to minimize civilian casualties and infrastructure damage. This required precise coordination among various military branches and the use of advanced technology to gather real-time intelligence. Drones played a pivotal role in the operation, providing continuous surveillance and detailed mapping of terrorist positions and movements. This allowed for targeted strikes that neutralized key enemy assets while avoiding populated areas. The ground forces, comprising well-trained and equipped battalions, executed a series of coordinated assaults to dismantle terrorist defenses and secure critical points within the commune. A significant aspect of the campaign was the emphasis on psychological operations aimed at weakening the terrorists' resolve and garnering local support. The military broadcasted messages encouraging defections and assuring the population of their safety and the government's commitment to restoring normalcy. These efforts paid off, as several terrorist fighters surrendered, and local communities began cooperating with the military, providing valuable intelligence and support. A crucial element of the post-Reconquest strategy was fostering community engagement and reconciliation. The government recognized that sustainable peace required addressing the root causes of conflict and building trust with local communities. Programs were launched to facilitate dialogue, promote social cohesion, and support victims of violence. educational campaigns were implemented to counter extremist ideologies and promote civic values. Local leaders and civil society organizations played a vital role in these efforts, helping to mediate disputes, provide social services, and ensure that the needs and voices of the community were heard. The integration of community perspectives into the rebuilding process was essential for creating a sense of ownership and shared responsibility for the future of Commune 6. Military moderation has played a role in Burkina Faso's control of terrorism. The recent successes in Burkina Faso's campaign against terrorism, particularly in the Jibo Greenstone Belt, have underscored the critical importance of military modernization. Under the leadership of President Ibrahim Traoré, the Burkinabe military has undergone significant reforms aimed at enhancing its operational capabilities, technological edge, and overall effectiveness. These modernization efforts have been pivotal in transforming the military into a formidable force, capable of addressing contemporary security challenges. One of the primary focuses of military modernization has been the acquisition and integration of advanced technology. The introduction of drones for surveillance and combat operations has been a game changer. These unmanned aerial vehicles provide real-time intelligence, allowing for precise targeting and reducing the risk to ground troops. The ability to monitor terrorist movements and gather critical data has significantly improved the military's strategic planning and operational execution. In addition to drones, the military has invested in upgrading its air fleet. Advanced aircraft equipped with state-of-the-art weaponry and reconnaissance tools have enhanced the military's capacity to conduct aerial strikes and support ground operations. This aerial superiority has been crucial in maintaining continuous pressure on terrorist groups and disrupting their activities. The synergy between air and ground forces has been strengthened, leading to more coordinated and effective missions. Reforms have also focused on modernizing the ground forces. The Burkinabe military has placed a strong emphasis on equipping soldiers with advanced weaponry and protective gear. New rifles, armored vehicles, and communication systems have been introduced, ensuring that troops are well prepared for various combat scenarios. These upgrades have not only increased the firepower and mobility of the ground forces, but also improved their resilience and survivability in hostile environments. Training programs have been overhauled to include specialized instruction in counterterrorism, urban warfare, and guerrilla tactics. Soldiers undergo rigorous training regimes that emphasize not only physical fitness and combat skills, but also mental toughness and strategic thinking. This comprehensive approach to training ensures that the troops are versatile and capable of adapting to the complex and dynamic nature of modern warfare. Effective command and control are essential components of a modern military. The Burkinabe military has implemented advanced command and control systems that facilitate seamless communication and coordination across different units and branches. These systems enable real-time data sharing and decision-making, allowing commanders to respond swiftly to changing battlefield conditions. Leadership development has also been a key aspect of military modernization. Programs aimed at cultivating leadership skills and strategic acumen among officers have been expanded. By fostering a culture of initiative and accountability, the military aims to build a cadre of leaders who can effectively guide their units in challenging situations. And how has this modernization of the military impacted terrorism? The modernization of the military has had a tangible impact on Burkina Faso's counterterrorism efforts. The enhanced capabilities and improved coordination have led to significant successes in reclaiming territories and dismantling terrorist networks. Operations such as the Reconquest of Commune 6 have showcased the military's ability to execute complex missions with precision and efficiency. The modernization efforts have also boosted the morale and confidence of the troops. Equipped with better tools and training, soldiers are more prepared and motivated to undertake challenging missions. This has fostered a sense of pride and professionalism within the ranks, further strengthening the military's effectiveness. If the region is fully under control, how would it benefit? This will lead to resource access. The strategic exploitation of resources promises substantial economic benefits that could transform the nation's economy, fostering development and prosperity. This potential, however, requires a concerted effort to address existing challenges and harness the full value of the gold reserves. gold exploitation stands to substantially boost Burkina Faso's gross domestic product (GDP). The mining industry is a major contributor to the national economy, and tapping into the extensive gold deposits of the Jibo greenstone belt could elevate this contribution. Increased gold production would enhance export revenues, leading to a stronger trade balance and greater financial stability for the country. The influx of revenue from gold mining would provide the government with critical funds needed for public investments. These funds could be allocated to essential sectors such as healthcare, education, and infrastructure, driving comprehensive development. Enhanced revenue streams would also enable the government to implement poverty alleviation programs, improving the quality of life for many Burkinabe citizens. This is why saving this region is a priority. Do you think the Burkina Faso is doing the right thing? Will terrorism end soon? But it seems like alone Burkina Faso is enough to save itself. Let us know in the comment section. Will the West interference end in Burkina Faso as it doesn't need military aid? Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If so, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We have decided to bring videos on something nobody talks about: the Black culture, civilization, history, and evidence about how glorious Blacks have been. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.